Hi friends, Hernando Cortes. I'm not very sure the pronunciation is perfect or correct, but Hernando Cortes, the Spanish name, even today spreads tremors in Mexico. Hernando Cortes was a 16th century conquistador, a mercenary, adventure traveler, sailor. Those days, in all of Europe, there were mercenaries like him. Mercenary, in our present day terms, if I can try to explain, he was the helm of a quotation team. They were undertaking the quotation of winning, conquering countries and monarchies for and on behalf of their king. Now, in his case, he was loyal to the Spanish king, being a Spanish citizen. So, Hernando Cortes was doing the job of quotation job of traveling, sailing along the sea in his yachts with his soldiers and armaments and ammunition, and win over countries and give it to his king as colonies. So Europe those days, not only England, all of Europe in countries were so much keen in making as many colonies as possible in Africa, South America, or in Asia. Now this in 1519, year of 1519, Hernando Cortes, with his 508 soldiers, 100 sailors, and 16 horses, and with armaments and ammunition, started his sailing in 11 big yachts. He started from a port in Spain by name Veracruz to Mexico to face and win over Mexico. So he was expert in this business of doing quotation job for the king. Has been winning over so many of battles, and he was so notoriously famous in this act. Now this time, when he went to Mexico for conquering Mexico, there was a small change. Normally, when he goes to fight with the nation for winning it for the king's colony, he always was easily doing it. But this time, when he reached Mexican coast, against his 500 and odd soldiers and his equipments, he found somehow there were around 5,000 men army waiting him to combat. That was all new for him. He never experienced such a big attack from any country, big resistance from wherever he went. So he was taken aback by this. But he didn't give up because he's a fighter basically. So what he did is, he did a very peculiar act. He asked his soldiers to step down from the yachts to a waist deep of water in sea, and he alighted his horses in sailors and asked them to carry as much as armaments and ammunition as possible. And what he did is he put ablaze the 11 yards. He put on fire all the 11 yards, and all the 11 yards gone to ashes. Then he told his soldiers, "See, gentlemen, now we have no yard to go back. We have no resources to sustain for many days. The only way to go back to your country, please remember your children, you remember your family, remember your country, remember your village, remember your town. The only way to go back to there is to fight and win this war and confiscate their yards, confiscate their resources, and go back." Meanwhile, the mercenaries, their incentives always used to be, once they win and conquer a nation, they are privy to the jewelries and wealth and carnal pleasures, including women. That's their incentive. Till the king or the king's representative come and establish their authority, this man, now here in this case, Hernando Cortes, is in full charge of the country. He is the ruler. So he will rule the country and enjoy whatever he wants to enjoy. That is the incentive of this conquistadors. And it was a common business those days of adventure travelers to become mercenaries like this. So now, with this boats on fire, boats destroyed totally, soldiers were compelled to fight and win the war. And history has it that they won the war. 500 sailors, soldiers of Hernando Cortes, under the leadership of Hernando Cortes, finished off the entire army of Mexico, and they became the rulers of Mexico. And Mexican king made Mexico as a Spanish colony. The lesson here is, if you want to win anything, if you want to achieve anything in life, the highest requirement is to burn the bridges behind. The bridges that came through should be burned and spoiled first. You should ensure there is no way back to your comfort zone. Once you establish that, ensure that, then it becomes compulsory, inevitable for you to fight and win. There is no way going backwards, you can only go forward. With that determination and realization, anything can be won, anybody can win, anybody can be winner. This is a lesson Hernando Cortes, by his act, given to the world. Though Hernando Cortes was a negative man, considered to be a villain these days, the act of his was a great lesson for people who are aspirant of achieving things in life.